Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great Monday. It is absolutely beautiful here in Kingston, Ontario. Finally, spring has sprung, and I couldn't be happier because if you know me, I don't really enjoy winter, and I am absolutely a summer guy. Anyway, you didn't tune in for that. You tuned in for my talk today, and that is teams don't start with work. So you're probably a little bit confused. So remember the last live video I did, and I said teams start from the top, and I talked how important it was you as a leader to foster relationships amongst your team. So here are some practical tips on how you can foster those relationships and then turn those relationships into basically team building. So the first thing is, what do you do when you first get into work in the day? Do you just walk in, drop your bag, hang your coat, and then dive into the computer or the email, start handing out tasks? Because I'm going to tell you that is the absolute wrong thing to do. Whenever I first walk in, the first 30 minutes of my day, and that's give or take. Some days are shorter, some days are longer, depends on who's around, what's going on. But anyway, the general consensus rule is first 30 minutes of my day, I spend walking around talking to everybody within my team. Wondering how their night was, how the weekend was, if it's a Monday like today, chit-chatting, did you watch the game last night, etc., etc., etc. Why? Because that's how you're building the relationship. You're getting to know the people on a personal level, not just a work level, a personal level. And then in turn, what you can do is, as you get to know them, you can turn those thoughts, that knowledge into team building. So you're talking to Joe on one team, and you're like, hey, you watched the hockey game last night? Cool, your favorite team's the Leafs? Right on. And then all of a sudden, Jane over on the other side of the cubicle, she's actually a Habs fan. And you can actually pit them against each other, get a little debate going, a healthy debate. And you know what? That's always fun because it builds camaraderie. Little debates here and there, little challenges here and there, builds camaraderie, and that in turn builds teams. Another practical thing you can do is do lunches, do breakfasts, do meals. Think about your family and how tight your family may be, right? One of the most important activities a family does together, it's meals. So why not do that as your team? Go out for breakfast one day. Go out for lunch. Take an extended lunch and go out for lunch. And have one rule. One sole rule. No shop talk. Absolutely none. And enforce that stringently. And what you're going to find is people are going to start talking to each other like you are during your first 30 minutes of the day. And in turn, that's going to help them build those internal relationships and know each other on a more personal level. So what happens when people know each other on more personal levels? They are ready to help each other when times get tough. When Jane has a rough time and she's having a hard time getting a report together, Tim, the Leaf fan, is going to be willing to step in, help her out to get the job done, and vice versa. And your whole team will be like that. So that's just two very practical ways you can today even, apply and see your team building grow. So if you like this video, let me know. I got one last thing for you. I got a quick question, a little quick survey here. You can either tell me by commenting or shoot me an email, scott@movingforwardleadership.com, or anyway, any social media way. Anyway, quick question is, what do you prefer? I'm interested. Interview shows or solo shows? A little debate going on. So I want to know, what do you prefer? Interview shows or solo shows? And you can let me know any way that you can find through social media, commenting, or scott@movingforwardleadership.com. All right, guys, have a great day. Have a rocking week, and we'll see you later.